Good day everyone, my name is Christy Pansa and now I'm going to discuss the cacao crop production. Theobroma cacao. Theobroma cacao, also called the cacao tree and the cocoa tree, is a small 6 to 12 meter and 20 to 29 feet tall evergreen tree in the family Milvaceae. Its seeds, cocoa beans, are used to make chocolate liquor, cocoa solids, cocoa butter, and chocolate. The largest producer of cocoa beans in 2018 was Ivory Coast, 2.2 million tons. Most of the cocoa is grown in West Africa and South America, and Ivory Coast and Ghana are the biggest producers of this commodity. These are the cocoa products. First is the baking chocolate, brewed cocoa. Then the third is the chocolate milk, chocolate spread, the cocoa butter, cocoa nibs, and the last one is the cocoa powder. The site selection requirements. As you consider a suitable site for your cocoa farm, select a site that is relatively flat or with a gentle slope. Avoid steep slopes, marshy areas, areas with hard ponds, and rocky areas. An expert can help you choose a suitable site. In selection of the site, you need to consider first is the area, good soil texture, high amount of soil organic matter, because the good and productive cocoa farm starts with a good site for cocoa farming. Planting material. Cocoa planting materials. The importance of selecting the planting materials most suited one's environment cannot be overemphasized. Ideally, planting materials selected should be precocious, capable of sustained high yields, easy to manage, resistance for major pests and disease, and also highly adaptable. For obvious reasons, the crop should also be able to satisfy buyer quality specifications such as bean size, chocolate flavor, etc. Farm establishment. In any crop, good production and income start with the best establishment practices and management of a variety being produced. Aside from choosing the best variety, propagation techniques and management of seedlings in the nursery, good farm management practices during establishment and maintenance of cacao contributes to high and sustainable productions of the crop. And we have to consider also to cleaning the area, establishment of roads and drainage networks. In large farms, roads should be a major consideration and spaced 200 meters apart. Roads should always be laid out across the slope or along contours. Soil requirements. Cocoa can grow in soils with a pH in the range of 5.0-7.5. It can therefore cope with both acid and alkaline soil, but excessive acidity pH 4.0 and below, or alkalinity pH 8.0 and above must be avoided. Cocoa is tolerant of acid soils provided the nutrient content is high enough. Fertilizer application. For every ton of dry cacao, about 35 kg of nitrogen, 5 kg of phosphorus, and 50 kg of potassium are removed from the soil. Yet, only a fraction of these nutrients is replenished. Spread fertilizer around each cocoa tree, but be careful not to put any on the trunk, the branches, or the leaves of the cocoa tree. Otherwise, the fertilizer will burn the tree. Spread the fertilizer in a ring around the trunk at a distance of about 1 meter from it, where most of its small roots are. Merd bugs such as Helopeltis are the most significant and widely occurring insect pest of cocoa, and the cocoa pod bearer is a major pest of Malaysia and Indonesia. Mealybugs are generally not a major pest themselves but are a well-known vector of viruses of cocoa. So these are the pests that cocoa suffer. And that's all. Thank you for watching.